Here.
Vice Chair Perez.
Here.
I'll now turn the meeting over to Ms. DuBois to initiate the process for selection of a chair and vice chair.
Thank you. As we did with the City Council meeting just a meeting ago, it's time to reorganize for 2026. So at this time, I'll open nominations for an individual to serve as the chair of the Housing Authority for 2026. No.
I nominate nominate Jennifer Perez.
Okay. Bless you. So if I could do a roll call vote really quickly, that would be agency members Rios,
Aye.
Valencia,
Aye.
Hernandez.
I abstain. Item 6.
Oh, we're not doing the warrants. We're doing election of a chair and vice chair. Sorry. So,
Aye.
thank you. Vice Chair Perez,
Aye.
Chair Ayala.
Aye.
Thank you. So now we have a new chair, which would be Chair Perez. And if I could now open nominations for a vice chair.
I'll nominate Vice Mayor Margarita Rios.
Do I have a second?
Second. Valencia.
Okay. So if we could have roll call. Agency members Ayala,
Aye.
Rios, Valencia,
Aye.
Hernandez,
Aye.
and Chair Perez.
Aye.
I got everybody right? Yes, thank you. Nominations are now closed. We have a new chair and vice chair, and I'll turn it over to the chair to continue with the meeting.
Thank you. We have 2 items on the consent calendar. Can I get a motion, please?
Second.
Can we have roll call?
Agency members Ayala,
Aye.
Valencia,
Aye.
Vice Chair Rios,
Aye.
and Chair Perez.
Aye.
Oh, and I'm sorry, Agency member Hernandez. This is on the consent calendar.
Okay. I abstain. 69139.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Do we have any public hearings or reports tonight? Community Development Director's report?
No reports, Chair.
Any oral communications for the Housing Authority?
No, none for the Housing Authority.
Thank you very much. We are adjourned, and give us a moment and we will start a regular meeting. All right, good evening, everyone. We'll call to order the regular City Council meeting for the Norwalk City Council. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight our invocation we're honored. This is new. We got new names, new orders. Haven't done this part in a few years, so please bear with us. This evening, we are honored to welcome Pastor Michael Gutierrez of Redeemer Convent Church. Pastor Gutierrez has served the Norwalk community for more than 7 years. He began his service in 2017, working closely with the local schools, including Lakeside Middle School, and also coordinating an after-school tutoring program. Pastor Gutierrez supports the Norwalk community as a member of the Norwalk Chamber of Commerce, a board member of Kiwanis 605, a partner with organizations such as Pray Norwalk and the Norwalk Clergy Group, Norwalk High School, and he assists them with their annual Thanksgiving basket drive. His ministry is rooted in a strong commitment to caring for the community and serving families and youth throughout Norwalk. We are grateful to have you here this evening, Pastor, but to join you, we also have Bradley A. Romero, who is a 4th grade student at Dolan Elementary School and a class representative on his student council. He is going to lead us tonight in the Pledge of Allegiance. Bradley's favorite part of Norwalk is our city's park and recreation programs. These programs, he has totally enjoyed our strong sense of community from nighttime games at Little Lake with Gertie's Park to kickball summers at Zimmerman Park. He has also spent 8 seasons with his favorite mentor, Coach Frankie, where he's always felt recognized and valued by every one of the recreation staff who has known him since Toddlertown. If everyone could please stand and join us in our invocation and our Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you, Mayor. Would you pray with me? Dear God, thank you for today. Thank you for the great city of Norwalk, and thank you that your presence resides in the great city of Norwalk, God. You are moving and working here, Lord. Lord, I pray for our council as they meet tonight. I pray that you would lead and guide their decision-making, Lord. We know that they have a tough job oftentimes. So I just pray for strength and guidance and courage to make the right decisions, Lord. Pray for your wisdom to fill them, Lord. And I pray for your understanding and discernment to fill every decision that they make. I pray for the council to be unified, Lord, for them to work together to further advance this city, Lord. And I pray for each resident of this city that you would protect them and give them a healthy life, Lord, and heal anybody who is sick in this city. Pray that you would watch over them. In Jesus' name.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic of which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all.
That's the Anacan.
All right, Teresa, can we have a roll call, please?
Councilmember Ayala,
I'm here.
Valencia,
Here.
Vice Mayor Rios,
Here.
Mayor Perez.
Here. All right, Arnold, can we have a closed session report?
Can we do that just a little bit?
Yes, it would help if I turned around and saw that he wasn't there. All right, so we're going to go on to city council comments. Again, welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. Tonight we will start with Councilmember Ayala. Tony?
Good evening. One of the things I wanted to point out is I got the opportunity to go to our social service department's Angel Tree program on Saturday, and it was really a blast interacting with the kids and the parents, and to see how far that program has come from just a few years ago. Pretty remarkable. So hats off to you, Gabby. That's it.
Thank you, Tony. Moving next to Councilwoman Valencia.
Okay, thank you. I'll start with just a few things. Thursday, December 4th, we had a CWAC meeting, Southeast Water. Coalition, and I'd like to thank our Director of Public Services, Mr. Mendoza, for doing a great job, and of course, Jackie Kuntz as well, for running, making sure that we had a very well-run and very informative meeting. I think we also had a new configuration of our setup, and it was very well attended and very well received. So great information. Thank you for just coming in and hitting the ball running. You know, you just kind of came in, and since you are the lead, what does the IE stand for? The IE in the lingo of public services. Anyway, he is the lead for all of the cities, the surrounding cities in the Southeast Water Coalition. And myself, I'm the chair of the committee. So we made a great team. Kuntz, thank you so much for being wonderful and making sure that everything was well run. That was on Thursday, December 4th. And of course, I got really sick. Couple of days before that, I was in urgent care, but glad to be back. On Tuesday, December 9th, of course, we had our on the 6th, we had our tree lighting ceremony, and those of you that were there just know what a beautiful event it was. And those of you that couldn't join us, every year, Norwalk puts on a fabulous event. So all kinds of folks were here, families, and I got to shop at some of the small businesses there, and it was fantastic. I got a couple of things for my coworkers' daughters who love those, okay, correct me if I'm saying it wrong, K-pop demon hunters? Is that how you say it? All right. See, a lot of people know about that. I don't know. But they were just so happy that I was able to get them something, because I guess it's being sold out everywhere. So they were just thrilled. And the food was really good. Then on Tuesday, December 9th, we had our reorg, and that's when our new mayor took the reins here, and then our vice mayor as well. So congratulations to Jennifer and to Margarita. Then this past Saturday was the Project Angel Tree. Fantastic staff, volunteers. This is something that I think we all look forward to, in seeing those expressions on the children's eyes, and the smiles on their faces, just priceless. And they were all so happy. They didn't just get one gift. They got 2 gifts, clothing and toys. Of course, they don't know which is which. They open. But some of the children got several. Like, some of them went away with 3 or 4 gifts each, presents, and that was just amazing, because it's hard times right now. Very hard times for a lot of families. So some of them I overheard, well, you got your presents, Santa came early, and these are your presents. And some of them, those were the only gifts to have. But thank goodness that we have such a wonderful project and such wonderful people to volunteer, to staff, to do the work. So Gabriela, you're the Director of Social Services. Congratulations again. It was fantastic. And I always look forward to that event because it just brings smiles to everybody, to the families. Thank you again. And I think that's all I have for now, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Vice Mayor Rios, Margarita?
Thank you, Mayor, and welcome everyone to our meeting this evening. Just a couple of things that I wanted to share. Last Friday was a very fun day. We had a cake cutting event at the Senior Center for its 25th year celebration of being in service to our community. And the seniors there were very grateful and happy to their staff, particularly to the team that works at the Senior Center. I know the seniors there that visit are very grateful for the employees, and they always make it a point to thank us for the great service that they get. That same evening, on Friday, we had our employee recognition event, and we celebrated an employee who has been with the city, who's now retiring, well-deserved, by the way, but he's dedicated his professional career to the city of Norwalk for 55 years. Pretty amazing, right? 55 years. I think that's very, very impressive, and so we congratulated him on his well-deserved retirement, as well as other individuals who are celebrating 29, 30,
Vice
35.
Mayor, he's not retiring.
Huh?
He's not retiring.
He's not retiring?
No, I asked him for another 55.
Oh,
Yeah, he's not retiring though. But we had the 35 years that were.
so he's still hanging on.
He's.
Oh my
he's still with us, yes.
goodness sakes. Okay,
Yes.
oh right, yes. Well, my gosh. Well, good for him. That makes me happy to hear. But it was just definitely impressive to know that he has dedicated 55 years and counting. I stand corrected. Thank you, City Manager. 55 and counting. Also, I want to thank our PSO, Sergeant Jimenez, PSO 2 from the HOPE team. About a week and a half ago, almost two, I reported that we had a few individuals at Hollyfield Park who were experiencing housing insecurity, and it started with one, then we kind of gradually saw a little bit of an increase. So obviously there's always concern, especially right now during this time of the year, because it's just, the weather is obviously very, very cold. And so I brought it to staff's attention. Maybe about a week later, I did get, there was an email and correspondence that Sergeant Jimenez shared about them finding shelter for the individuals that were there at Hollyfield Park. So Rita, please thank the team for their very quick response, and one that always includes empathy, right? Public safety, making sure our community feels safe, but always acting with empathy. So thank you so much for that. Please extend our thanks. Also, yesterday, I had a meeting with Alan and his team, our city manager, and Ozzy regarding the progress that we're making at all of our parks, but specifically at Hermosillo Park, and how we're continuing to, just make our parks the best that they can be for our community. And so I really want to thank Alan and the team. Sonia was there as well, for taking time of your day to, explain, everything. Just keep us all, I know there's a lot of updates coming, and there's a lot of good things happening. So I definitely appreciate that. Thank you, Ozzy, Jesus, as well. Today, Dolland Elementary School is having their holiday celebration, and Dolland is my neighborhood school. I mean, there's other schools near my house, but Jose and I, my husband, have kind of adopted Dolland, and so we're able to graciously donate toys to them every year through the help and support of others. So very indebted for the help and support that Jose and I receive to donate toys to Dolland for their holiday event every year. And that's why I reminded our student who did the flag salute, I said, make sure you get to Dolland to enjoy the festivities. Go pick out a toy. And on December 20th, Holidays at Hargett. I don't know if you've participated. It's at 5:30. It's a very fun event, free event, and I hope that you families take their kiddos to go and enjoy. And I don't know if I can make out your writing, Teresa. Oh. Okay. Yes. So much going on. Thank you so much for that reminder. Yes, on December 7th, Mayor Perez, Councilmember Ana Valencia, we're members of the Seroptimus organization here locally, Norwalk Santa Fe Springs Seroptimus Club. And on the 7th, they celebrated everything good, really, that's going on with the organization, that's going on in our city. They're raising funds to make sure that their program continues to grow, specifically as they award scholarships to those young ladies and women who are just trying to further their education, further their job opportunities, and especially those that are from the program locally here in LA CATA for the women's early, well, it's a reentry program for women who have had issues with incarceration. They get an opportunity to be thriving, positive, contributing citizens. So we're very excited to have supported that. And last thing, I just want to ask that we close today's council meeting. Unfortunately, my neighbor, he passed away, and he's been in the city of Norwalk for over 50 years, my neighbor for at least the last 33. And so I just ask that we close in memory of him, and he is Pablo Ruiz Ledesma. Thank you.
Thank you, Margarita. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our meeting. We're grateful that we're all here, and really, this is our last meeting of business for 2025, so thank you again for being here with us. I do want to point out, we had a great turnout for the tree lighting ceremony, like was mentioned, but please make sure you go see that tree. It is absolutely beautiful. It is right in front of the Cultural Arts Center, right near the Norwalk Arts and Sports Complex. It is a beautiful tree, and you will definitely want to go by and see it. We also had our mega multi-chamber holiday party, and we are so blessed to have Karen Spilsbury as our executive director for our Norwalk Chamber. And the other cities that were there, we had businesses come up to us to remind us of that. So Karen, thank you for all you do for our Norwalk businesses, but really gathering the other cities surrounding Norwalk to network and bring us all together. It's really helpful. I did attend our Executive Committee of Regional Homeless Initiative meeting just to continue to stay on track with our Measure A funding, and I brought that information back to our team to start sharing. So get ready to submit those projects. We are submitting the funding draft to the county supervisors in early January, so that way the cities that have options to get the Local Solutions Fund can get them early in the year with anticipation of utilizing it through the entire 2026. We did get to celebrate with our school districts their annual reorganization. Margarita and I were at Norwalk La Mirada and celebrated the year that they had. And tonight is the Little Lake School District reorganization. So congratulations and thank you to everybody over on North Norwalk side at the Little Lake School District. So with that, those are my comments for tonight. There's still a lot going on in the city of Norwalk, as mentioned, for the holidays. And then we also have Los Posadas on January 3rd. So please continue to watch our social media pages for all of the events that are going on here in the city of Norwalk. And we do really wish all of our residents and businesses and neighbors very, very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and get ready for 2026 because it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, moving on to before I do special presentations, let's go ahead and go back to our closed session report. Arnold, can we have the report, please?
Yes, thank you very much, Madam Mayor. Members of the City Council, the record should reflect that the City Council with all four members present tonight, being present in closed session, that prior to recessing into closed session for announcement, foregoing recess into closed session, the items that were on the agenda were announced for discussion. Those were presented to the City Council. There was no action taken that was required to be reported. That concludes my report from closed session.
Thank you, Arnold. All right, moving next to our special presentations tonight. The Norwalk City Council is to recognize the bookmark contest winners at the Alondra and Norwalk Libraries. Tonight, the City of Norwalk is proud to recognize the 46th annual LA County Library Bookmark Contest winners from Alondra Library and the Norwalk Library. Each year, this countywide program encourages students of all ages to showcase their creativity, artistic talent, and their love for reading through original bookmark designs. Winners are selected by grade level, with one student recognized in each age group from both libraries. We are proud to celebrate the young artists from our community whose artwork was selected this year. And now at the podium, I would like to introduce Ms. Cheryl Galera, our Community Library Manager with the LA County Library. She is going to announce the names of our students who are present with us tonight. And students, when you hear your name called, please come forward to the front of the room where we, as your city council, will congratulate you. Cheryl, colleagues, let's go ahead and go to the front.
Good evening, Mayor Perez and Vice Mayor Rios. Congratulations, first and foremost, for your new appointments. And good evening to City Council members. So I'm going to start with Alondra Library first, which you could put up the Alondra Library. There you go. All right. So I'm going to start off with Alondra Library first. As Mayor Perez mentioned, there are 4 categories. So Mael Saez Ramirez is from the category of grades K through 2nd. So if Mael can come up, please. Congratulations. That's his artwork up there. Go ahead. So the next category is for 3rd to 5th, and the next person would be here, Diani. For the category of 6th to 8th grade, it's Yadira Delgado. For category 9th through 12th grade, we have Allison Guzman. I don't think Allison was able to make it tonight. So those are our winners from Alondra Library. Now I'm moving on to Norwalk Library. For the category of K through 2nd, we have Andres Topete. For our 3rd to 5th grade category, we have Lahini Walpita. This is like, I think, the 2nd time that Lahini has won. For a 6th to 8th grade category, we have Simran Dugal. And finally, Giselle Garcia won our 9th to 12th grade category. Congratulations to all the winners. Their entries will actually be considered at the Board of Supervisors. That would be the next level.
Awesome job. Great artwork. Someone has.
Congratulations again to all of our students. Keep reading and keep using that imagination. And their parents, congratulations parents for encouraging them to participate. That's huge. All right, moving next to our city manager comments. Jesus?
Yes, Mayor Perez and members of the City Council and our community here. I just want to wish everyone happy holidays, Merry Christmas. We're right around the corner. And with that spirit, I'd just like to say how wonderful our Angel program is for our community. The amazing expressions that our little kids have when they see the gifts and know that it's from Santa. It's just a great feeling to be able to be part of it. So thank you, Gabriela, appreciate it. And all your employees and all your staff, all your team. I also want to recognize all those employees who had milestone recognitions at our employee recognition event. And if you add up the years, the magnitude is over 300 years of experience recognizing them at the employee recognition dinner. Also, as we end 2025, a big thank you to you, Mayor, council members, and also our community. We've had, I think, some great things happen in the community, and that will only continue in 2026. So a big thank you for all those who have been supportive of all of our efforts in our community. Next, we have an update from the Office of Traffic Safety. It's an update that we'd like to provide you and the community. So with that, Ms. Rita Ruiz.
Good evening, Honorable Mayor Perez and Vice Mayor Rios, members of the On August 19th, I presented the resolution number 25-36 for the budget amendment, the grant funding from the California Office of Traffic Safety, This grant is part of a statewide effort to reduce traffic-related injuries and fatalities involving pedestrians and bicyclists. The program supports the city's commitment to improving pedestrian and bicycle safety through education and outreach. After the Department of Public Safety was awarded the grant, we kicked it off on National Walk to School Day on October 1st. Public safety increased patrol and deployment for that day, and part of the, I believe, if you zoom in, which you probably can't, you'll probably see Vice Mayor Rios in the background on where the students are, very top left-hand corner. A few of the elementary schools that participated was Crescent and Lakeland. Our community safety partnership team escorted over 100 students that day for that event. A few of our accomplishments since we received the grant: we distributed glow-in-the-dark bracelets at our trunk or treat events and the Arturo Sanchez Parade, where we had our own booth with our public safety officers. In addition, we provided pedestrian safety pamphlets to parents and students in attendance, and we also did a few senior center presentations on pedestrian safety. Planning ahead, we have a few events such as National Night Out that is scheduled in August 2026. We will do a bike safety gear giveaway, bike safety reflectors as well. We will be providing helmets to a few that are in attendance, and we will also host our bike rodeo. I know we haven't done that in a few years, so we are very excited. With that grant, we obviously have increased our patrol and our deployment for such events, such as also for after school, before school. Our public safety officers are out there conducting traffic control, assisting school safety in the before and after school events. And that concludes our grant update. Thank you. More to come.
Great, thank you, Rita, and continuing to provide safety to our community. Next, we have our tree lighting recap video from our Winter Festival. And so with that, we can go ahead and provide the video.
This year, the holiday season shined bright in Norwalk. On Saturday, December 6th, our community came together for the annual holiday festival and tree lighting ceremony, this time at our new location, the Norwalk Arts and Sports Complex. The event was a tremendous success, featuring live performances, games, and a snow slide that brought a touch of winter magic to our city. Our festive night market was also a highlight, spreading holiday cheer to residents of all ages. We were also proud to host the Stuffer Bus with our transit system and social services department, where residents brought new, unwrapped toys to support the City of Norwalk Angel Project. All of the festivities lead up to the main highlight of the night, our tree lighting ceremony.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you to everyone who came out, participated, volunteered, and helped make this night unforgettable. Happy Holiday Festival to all, and to all a fun night.
A well-attended event. I think it was a great addition to have that area spread out throughout the street and the parking lots. But it was a very well-attended event. The next video is the bi-weekly review video, and those are activities that have happened in the past 2 weeks. And just to summarize them, and we will continue to have more these next 2 weeks that you should be made aware of, and hopefully you can attend. With that, we can play the video.
To welcome the holiday season, on December 4th, the Social Services Department held a Build a Burr Buddy event. Family and friends used their creative skills to create their own adorable sock snowman. On December 6th, the city of Norwalk hosted a groundbreaking ceremony at Hermosillo Park. Attendees had the opportunity to explore interactive displays and engage with the project team to learn more about what is planned for the park. On Tuesday, December 9th, the Norwalk City Council held its annual reorganization. By unanimous vote, Vice Mayor Jennifer Perez was selected as mayor, and Councilmember Margarita L. Rios as vice mayor. Congratulations to Mayor Perez and Vice Mayor Rios. We're excited for their leadership as they guide Norwalk into 2026. The Norwalk Senior Center held a special cake-cutting ceremony on December 12th to celebrate its 25th anniversary. For a quarter of a century, the center has been providing nutrition, recreation, and a sense of connection for hundreds of seniors at its current location.
It's become a very festive season for sure. Next, we'd like to update you with our resident assistance program, social services and public safety. I will hand it over to Ms. Rita Ruiz, and she will provide this presentation. I will say that this is just one of our many successes here in the city, and know that our staff is committed to finding shelter for individuals. And here's an example that continues to be a success, and very proud of this individual. So with that, Rita.
Thank you, Jesus. And again, good evening, Honorable Mayor and Vice Mayor and members of the City Council. I would like to provide a quick update. Mr. Holton just joined us. During a public comment on November 4th, 2025, Mr. Holton shared his gratitude to the Public Safety Hope Team and Social Services for their support in securing stable housing and employment. Tonight, he's able to join us. I'm going to go ahead and invite Sergeant Relas and Sergeant Jimenez to give a little bit more of his background and story.
Good afternoon, council and everyone else. As you guys may see, there's a familiar face here. He was at the last council meeting on November 4th, Mr. Tony Holton. So a little bit of a backstory in case you guys may have forgot his story. I came in contact with Tony at some point in September where he expressed his frustrations with finding housing. He actually approached me and flagged me down, saw the name on the car. From then on, I created a referral to our social services department, and luckily within 2 weeks, they were actually able to get him some shelter at the City of Bell shelter in City of Bell. And from then on, we connected him further with some additional resources that we had here in the city. And he's now actually in a room for rent on Commerce. He's still working at the temp agency, trying to get a more secure job, but he's here now, and we have a special gift for him. We'd like to present him with a bike to help him get around and when he does find that sustainable job. So, Tony, you want to come up? Miguel? So here you go, Tony. Here's a bike. I know you're a skateboarder, but Sergeant Jimenez will give you some lessons if you'd like.
And if I may, I think he's also employed temporarily.
Yes, he's working through a temp agency at this time, and he's still working forward into getting a little bit of a more sustainable job. He's working with another partner agency, Celico, and what they do is they provide him with training, whether it's resume, interviews, and some other additional training he might need in order to obtain the job he's actually looking for. So there are a lot of great agencies helping him out, and he's actually been great. We keep in contact him and out on a personal level, so we call him clients, but I think we're more friends now. He's a good friend of the whole team, so he'll stop by and say hello to us. He's actually helped us with a couple of other clients and convincing them to go. So Tony's a great advocate for our team. So although the bike is a nice gift, the stuff he's given us in return, we really couldn't repay it with just the bike. So he's been extremely helpful. And from what I hear from the partner agency, he's a great person. He's always on top of his stuff. So I guess that's what you want to say.
I want to say thank you. Like you said, when I first came in contact with him, I really didn't have nothing. I was outside on the street, and it was just pretty much, okay, I'm tired of this. They helped me get into this. That was the date of my birthday. So it was a double whammy for me. It's like, okay, here you go. Happy birthday. Then I say, birthday, 2 or 3 weeks later, which is before November 12th, before Thanksgiving, they helped me get out of the transition from the shelter into a more stable place. It's still not home, but it's better. Right now, just looking to keep working and keep going forward.
Wonderful. Yeah. Thank you, and I also want to say, thank you, Gabby, and the social services team, because, the connection that we have with the social workers like Miguel, they're able to build that trust and, get the residents the help that they need. So, thank you.
Rita, thank you, and the Hope team. Thank you very much for the work you do every day. In my last update, just want to give an update on our immigration and ICE activity. Since our last city council meeting, we continue to have our counseling and legal services and provide them to Norwalk families that are impacted by ICE activities. And on December 9th, 2025, 12 people attended the Know Your Rights workshop presented by Chirla at the Senior Center. Next year in 2026, the city, in partnership with Chile, will provide monthly Know Your Rights workshops at both the Social Services Center and the Senior Center. This is an ongoing partnership that will bring valuable resources and information to our community. The Social Services Department has assisted over 59 families through the city's emergency food pantry program. Recipients received food support and were assessed by social services workers, connecting them to additional resources and case management services beyond immediate relief. This update highlights the city's commitment to helping families impacted not just by ICE enforcement activity, but also by homelessness and food insecurity. So with that, that concludes my comments. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jesus. And I'd just like to add, Tony, anything we can do, let us know. Rita and the Hope team, Ozzy, Jesus, our public services team that are part of the Hope team, Gabby, we're very fortunate here in the city of Norwalk to have the team that we do, to have the resources to have that team, but to have a team that is full of compassion. And tonight is a perfect example. So thank you so much for all of that and the continued updates to show the outreach and the successes that we're having. Congratulations again. All right, moving on to our consent calendar. We do have 19 items on the consent calendar. Teresa, do we have anybody wishing to speak on those items, 1 through 19?
I don't have any speaker cards for that.
Council colleagues, we have a first.
I'll second.
We have 2 seconds.
Okay, I missed all that, sorry.
Anna's the first.
Thank you.
Tony's the second.
Great.
Do a roll call, please.
Council members Ayala,
Aye.
Valencia,
Aye.
Vice Mayor Rios, Mayor Perez.
Aye. Moving on to appointments. Any appointments this evening? All right, going on to item number 21. This is the employee wellness leave, closure of some city operations on December 26th.
I'll move it.
We have a motion. Can I have a second? We have a first and a second. Can we have a roll call?
Council members Ayala,
Aye.
Valencia,
Aye.
Vice Mayor Rios, Mayor Perez.
Aye. Moving into oral communications, our first card is Patty Delgadillo. Following Patty will be Lorena Lopez.
Hello. So I'm here on behalf of the residents of Hermosillo Park who were disappointed to see all of you leave right after the photo op. Many actual residents came out to ask questions and voice their opinions, concerns about the plans for the park. However, you guys chose not to engage the constituents. Neighborhood residents wanted to speak for themselves, to let you know personally how they were not notified of the meetings, nor did they know about the plans at Hermosillo Park, as you guys seen on Saturday. The more we look into this matter regarding these engagement meetings, we notice a group of people, one man in particular, who was always there, Hugo, the soccer league president. So how is it that this man had details to all the meetings when residents that live right next door to the park do not have, or not privy to those plans? This man doesn't even live in the city of Norwalk. How is it that he had so much influence over the planning of this park? You know, our questions, the community questions are, yeah, how did he have planning for the future of this park? Why or how should the question be how much at this point? As I mentioned, all of you left without speaking to any of your constituents. However, Councilwoman Rios did have time to stop and speak to one person, Hugo, the president of the soccer person here. Nobody but him. Maybe that's why the park's getting 2 soccer fields. I'm not sure. Many people from the area are reaching out to me very angry. My family immigrated here in the 1940s. All my uncles and aunts lived throughout Norwalk, reaching out about plans about Norwalk Park, City Hall. I'm not sure, I'm not very familiar with that, but I have people reaching out to me from all areas of Norwalk. I just really think you guys should listen to the people. Ramos stayed behind to speak to a lot of people, and I know you mentioned the space for quinceañeras. Nobody's having quinceañeras now. That area is evolving.
Thank you, Patty. Your time is up. All right, Lorena, I'm sorry, we're gonna go out of turn. I did have somebody that had to speak before they leave. Mr. James Cooley, come on up to the podium, please. You have 3 minutes.
Good evening. My first time at one of these. I'm not really good at giving speeches, but really got a lot of help from the Hope team. They've been just wonderful. They get me off the street, have me work. I don't have to raise up my shoulder, worry about getting robbed or mugged or anything. They're just a wonderful people. Also, I'd like to give a hand to your sheriff's department. They are also wonderful people, really. Call them, and I mean, they're there. They're really there. Really appreciate them. Hardworking people. I've had a chance to see a doctor. I have a chance to have a hot meal every night, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I'm very appreciative. Thank you. That's it. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Lorena, you're next. Thank you. Following Lorena will be Jack Cornejo.
Hi, I'm also here on behalf of the community for Hermosillo. I have one question first I'd like to ask. Is it customary to ask questions and they're just not answered here? Or I've noticed that happen a couple of times. People ask questions and there's just no response.
I'll refer to the city attorney for that, specifically when it's in oral communications, and he can answer that for you.
Could you again go over the question, Mayor? May that be repeated?
Yes, I believe they're questioning when it comes to the oral communications portion of the meeting, why council does not respond to the questions that are being asked.
Yes, Madam Mayor, members of the council, members of the public. The Brown Act limits the ability of legislative body members to respond to comments from the members of the public. It's at the prerogative of the members of the city council whether or not to respond or reply, but the Brown Act limits those obligations. So I think it's fair to state that the city council is merely adhering to the government code and state law.
So it's their prerogative to respond or not?
I'm sorry?
You said it's pretty much their prerogative to respond or not?
Well, they're limited by what they can say and how they can respond.
Right, but they can still respond. The answer
They
may
don't
be
have
limited.
to.
But
Ma'am, they don't have to.
Right, so it's a prerogative. Okay, just wanted to make that clear.
I'd just like to clarify that.
I'm sorry?
Arnold. I'd just like to clarify that because my understanding is that we are prohibited from engaging in any dialogue.
Well, and I'll pull up the Brown Act section. It says that the that the provisions of the Brown Act prohibit members of the legislative body to engage in any they can make brief responses if they choose to do so, but they're not obligated to. You're not obligated to. But the Brown Act does not specifically state that there can be no interaction, but I'll pull that up in a moment while we go on with the speaker.
It's in all of the classes that I've had for the Brown Act, specifically under oral communications, that the council and the elected body is not to address those that are asking the question because it's not agendaized, and that we could refer staff to speak to the member in public to gather additional information. So that way, should we need to agendaize that particular item, we can do so in the future. And that's how meetings have been held here in the city for as long as I've been elected, since 2017, and I know for many, many years prior to that. So we'll go ahead and continue with your oral communication.
Okay. So I've also been here, well, my family's been here for 4 generations. I came back in 2017, which is when I hear the petition started for Hermosillo Park. I asked on the 19th for a copy of the petition. Is it Jose?
Your request is for what, ma'am?
For the copy of the petition, you said you had 500 signatures for the park.
I'm pulling that up while we're having this conversation.
Okay, well, I'm just making sure I got his name correct. That was the only reason why I was asking.
Again, but I want to note, the council gets to, the city council is not obligated. You have.
I understand.
If I may, this is the opportunity for the public to make comments.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I understand that, and that's what I was trying to get you to explain to me was, are they allowed to respond? I understand they don't have to. I got that.
And I'm giving you your answer. I mean, you may not be happy with the answer.
I
but
understand
that's
the answer. I'm just not understanding what you want from me.
Let's continue with oral communication.
Thank you. So 2017, I understand that's when the petition began. So maybe somebody here can address me with how we go about getting a copy of that petition. Because from community saying they don't know anything about, they didn't know anything about it in 2017. They didn't start hearing about it until 2025. Or, yeah, 2025. So maybe some, and I know people have emailed the Future Park email and haven't received a response. So who do we need to reach out to get a copy of the petition? Down, because I know you guys can answer me and somebody can come find me.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lorena. We will get some information on that, and we'll have somebody get back in touch. All right, Jack, next. And following Jack, we have Kara Motley.
Norwalk City Council. I attend City Council and Advisory Committee meetings to be part of the democratic process, to freely speak my viewpoint and ensure ethical government, to guarantee a government that is accountable to those they represent. In these last few weeks before the end of the year, I would like to mention a few issues that are important to good governance in the city. One, it's beneficial for everyone, residents, visitors, and businesses, if there is a timely resolution to the contract negotiations between the city and our city employees. A contract that is financially responsible for the city and provides a living wage and generous benefits for our workers. Let's all have a Merry Christmas by concluding this issue and moving forward. Next, let's begin a process of codifying into law term limits for city council members and advisory committee commissioners. Also, let's begin the process of establishing the election of city council members by a district system. District voting has been proved to be inclusive and incentivizes people to participate in city government. To all those that have addressed the city council this year, thank you for caring for your city. Thank you for your passion. Thank you for bringing attention to things that need to be done, things that need to be changed. What you say matters. You are what keeps democracy strong. City Council, hopefully you're of the same sentiment. You are thankful for those that are concerned enough to speak out. You are thankful and encourage everyone to be included, and you practice transparency and ethical governance. Finally, City Council, city employees, visitors, businesses of Norwalk, and everyone that calls Norwalk home, happy holidays. Happy New Year. May you have a fulfilling, healthy life and thrive. See you next year.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Kara. Kara?
Good evening, council members and community members. So my name is Kiera, and I work at Helpline Youth Counseling. I'm a prevention specialist. So we are dedicated to enhancing the well-being of youth and their families through counseling, education, community resources. But I'm here today on behalf of our coalition, Southeast Community Alliance, also known as SECA, whose mission is to actively engage the public in addressing alcohol, marijuana, methamphetamine, and prescription drug misuse and abuse across Los Angeles County Service Planning Area 7. One of our key initiatives is the Let's Make a Difference campaign, a community-level prevention effort focused on promoting safe medication practices. Our goal is to help families reduce the risk of medication misuse and abuse right at home through safe storage, safe disposal, and by discouraging the sharing of prescription medications. So we collaborate with pharmacies, community organizations, and local partners to raise awareness about how simple actions like looking up medications properly or disposing of unused prescriptions can make a real difference in protecting our youth. So our coalition has visited 7 pharmacies here in Norwalk, and we only have one committed pharmacy actively supporting the campaign by sharing resources, educating its customers about safe medication practices. The lack of storage has a direct impact on our community safety. So Norwalk does have approximately a population of roughly about 105,000 residents, yet the city only has 3 permanent medication disposal locations. So when families don't have easy access to disposal sites, unused prescriptions tend to stay in the home longer, increasing the risk of that teens or visitors might access them either intentionally or unintentionally. As we continue this campaign, we invite the City of Norwalk to partner with us more closely. Specifically, we welcome invitations to participate in city-sponsored events, opportunities to collaborate on increasing safe disposal access for Norwalk families. We would also like to note that our organization does partner with the City of Downey in support of National Take Back Day. In October, we were able to collect about 246.9 pounds of expired or unwanted medication. So we respectfully encourage the City of Norwalk to register and participate for the upcoming National Take Back Day scheduled for April 25th, 2026. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, that was our last speaker card for this evening. Again, please all have a great holiday. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, and tonight we will adjourn our meeting in memory of Pablo Ruiz Ledesma.